to Cooking with Friends. My guest today is Philip Bricky. Now, Philip, you've called this station 400 times in the last couple days. Would you mind telling us something about that?
Well, yeah, that's right, Jack. I figured this is going to be a good way to get a hot meal, which hasn't been a reality for me in the past 4 years.
Well, you're in luck, because our meal today is definitely going to be hot. What do you say we jump right into it?
That sounds great, Jack.
All right, Philip. Step one is to clear away our messy counterplace. Let's get a close-up of this mess. It's pretty disgusting. Now, you at home probably have a similarly disgusting kitchen. We're going to want to go ahead and clear that away. Much better. Step two is going to be grab your big bowl.
Now, Jack, do you think this bowl is going to be big enough for all of our ingredients today?
Oh, this is going to be big. Why are you trying to uppercut me on the show? It's just a fucking bowl. You can't just do that. Let's just move on. Yeah, the bowl is going to be great. All right, Philip. Our next step is going to be to add the flour. So for this part, we're going to start with 2 cups of, nuts! Magic flour.
No, that's interesting. What type of flour is it? It doesn't look like typical wheat flour.
It's because it's nuts.
That's intense, Jack.
It's pretty excellent. All right, there we go. Just about 2 cups. We're going to leave the cup in there for now.
Oh, okay.
Now, for step 4, we're going to move ahead to the vegetable oil. For this, we've got generic, great value vegetable oil. Now, for this part,
no, that shit's cheap, Jack.
All right, just calling me on the show. And we're gonna want to go ahead and add a cup of that. There you go. Good enough, right?
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. And then for the next step, you're gonna want to not wash this out. Now, it is imperative that you leave a little bit of vegetable oil in your cup. This is gonna keep everything liquefied for the rest of the steps. Step number 5, we're gonna go ahead and add whatever the hell this is. Looks like some kind of sweetener, but it looks like it's good for you.
Well, I'd say so, given the color.
All right. We're going to add about 17 spoonfuls of that. That's good, I think. What do you think, Philip? How's that look so far?
That looks excellent to me, Jack.
I think so.
So when are you going to mix these together?
Well, I was actually just about to say, while we're sitting here doing the next steps, why don't you go ahead and mix that up?
With this spoon?
That'd be great. That's the perfect utensil for the job.
Now, it's looking, it's kind of rough to mix this up.
And now, while you add that, we're going to want to go ahead and add some spices to the mix.
Very nice.
Now, this is very, very important. You're going to want to crunch lengthwise.
And just keep mixing it in?
Just keep mixing the whole time. And this is why you need to have a partner when you're working on these recipes.
Great for couples.
Great for couples. Excellent. Thank you for that, Philip. Hijacking my show. This isn't open. All right, we're going to want to. You just want to add as many spices as you have in your cabinet. Really, just whatever you have. Just go ahead and throw that in. So we got some salt, powders. I'm really not much of a professional, so I know what some of this is. That's about the extent of my knowledge. Get it all over your partner's hand too. Those fleshy, oily hand oils can help a lot with the mixing process. Oh, it's delicious. That is just looking great. Now, after your spices have been all good and mixed, you want to go ahead and move on to your next step. And that's going to be to add a little bit of almond milk soup base. This is going to liquefy your mixture and make it prepped for baking.
Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You know, Jack, I could eat this up right now.
Well, I'll tell you, Philip, just you wait, because it's only going to get better.
Oh, I can't wait, Jack. Why don't we go ahead and add that next ingredient?
One of our final ingredients here, as we're cutting down into the last bit for baking. It's going to be smoked salmon. Now, this comes in packs, so you know it's fresh chicken of the sea.
Oh,
that's excellent.
Sure, it's just not chicken, Jack.
Hell, it's chicken.
That's a great smell, Jack.
Right.
Great smell.
Excellent. And after that, you're going to add just a little bit of apple juice. Oh, yeah. You see that? You see how the form I'm using here is imperative to getting just the right amount of juice into the mixture.
Oh, I would have never thought to do it that way,
Right.
Jack.
And after that, you want to take this pulp that you have left over, just let that fall into the mix. Excellent. Now don't mix that. Just let it sit, and we'll let that ferment for close to 24 hours. So while we wait for that to finish, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our pan. So see here, Phil, why don't we go ahead and grab that pan olive oil and just spray a ludicrous amount on there, because we don't want that to stick at all. See how that's getting a nice, even layer on the pan. This is gonna keep us from getting some stickage as we remove it from the oven.
Make sure you get the sides there.
There we go. All right. Now, see that looks just about good to me. We're gonna go ahead and leave that there and set that to the side for now. Now, to create a nice base layer for our previous fermentation mixture, we're gonna go ahead and grab our butter chicken. This is a creamy tomato simmer sauce with almonds and smoked paprika. We're gonna grab that and we're gonna layer it here on the bottom.
Well, it looks like you.
See that?
Looks like you got a lot of practice doing that kind of thing, Jack.
I have a lot of hand movement practice. That is true. Moving on, you're gonna want your great value berry blue gelatin dessert. For this is more of an extra than anything. If you at home don't feel adventurous enough for this, don't feel like you are required to do this, we're gonna take this, shake it around a bit to get it all moved down the bottom, tear her open, and just put that right there in the middle. See how that adds a nice middle flavor section for the rest of the dish. This is gonna keep it seasoned. So if you cut into the middle, you're gonna get a nice flavorful pack for the kids. That's gonna keep the kids entertained with this dish. All right, now moving on. Why don't you hand me that fettuccine, whatever the fuck this is under it? We're gonna take this. This is for our vegans in the bunch. Anybody watching this who's vegan? This is
I hate him, Jack.
I hate them too, but we do it for them to keep the ratings. Now this keeps them entertained. This has no meat or anything. Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks very, very.
Now,
to be frank with you, Jack, it looks unsatisfying. Are these tapeworms?
Well, I think technically these are tapeworms. They are also double. They double as a fettuccine noodle base. Now this keeps it vegan for those at home that feel they need to keep it that way. And you're just gonna want to mix them in. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this part, but it's not all that important. All right, that's gonna be a nice base for when we add our ferment from earlier.
Okay. Well, I think it's about 24 hours.
You know
Jack,
what?
so
If we look here, I think about time up on that fermentation base. So let's go ahead and remove that from the oven. Here we go. Excellent, excellent.
Oh, it's really smelling good.
Now, you're going to want to be careful when you remove the topping from this because it's going to release quite a bit of vapor.
Whoa.
Wow.
I can almost feel myself getting inebriated.
Oh, moving on, you're just going to pour that in there just like so. Excellent. That looks just about ready for the oven. All right.
I'd say so, Jack. Let's get it in there.
Now, for this next part, you're going to want to set your oven to the cleaning setting. And before you do that, you're going to want to go ahead and put your pan in the oven.
Oh, watch out. You don't want to lose that goodness.
And then go ahead and select the cleaning setting on your oven, however you may do that, and hit bake. And you're going to let that sit in there for about 24 to 48 hours.
All right, I think that concludes all the time we have.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and show you the finished product here in about 20 seconds, but let's just let that cook for a bit. All right, Phil, it's been about 48 hours, so we're going to go ahead and see what our finished product here looks like.
All right, sounds good.
So you're going to want to go ahead and pull it out from the oven. For this part, you're going to use a nice little pan holder we got here. Let's just get a close-up on that. You can see the nice glaze over the top. This is from the fruit punch mix we had earlier. This keeps the nice little glaze over the top. It gets everything happy for the kids. We're going to go ahead and pull this over here and sample it. We'll see what you think here, Philip.
Okay, so what would be the best way to serve this dish here?
Now, that's a great question, Philip. I'm glad you asked that. So, to cut this dish, we're going to go ahead and use the biggest set of kitchen scissors you can find. I have the KitchenAid Deluxe set here. You're going to take a nice little angle on this. Give it a nice little snip. Get in there.
Oh, that's
and
beautiful.
then you're going to want to wash your hands before this, but I did not. You're going to go ahead and grab that, move it over to your, whoever the recipient is, please. Nice little another piece here. Nice. Snap that over here. And then as a final little hint, we're going to want to use our family secret recipe seasoning here.
Oh,
I'm going to show you just how to take this.
That looks delightful.
Oh,
Jack. So do you put it on the dish?
No. I would never. So you're going to peel this open, get your finger nice and wet on your gums, dip that in there, and rub it right back on your gums again. Just, get some of that, Philip. Get some of that for you.
Oh,
No, that's excellent.
it's
Now,
making me feel pretty good, Jack.
it makes you feel pretty good. Now, why don't we go ahead and get you the right state of mind for tasting? Why don't we go ahead and take a nice big bite out of that?
Here we go.
Now, just tell me what you think. Why you're munching on that? How you feeling?
I gotta say, Jack, I kind of want to go take a shit.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent, and that's what we expect our first time tasters to feel. All right, so this has been another fine edition of Cooking with Friends. We hope you've had a great time. We sure know we have. Whoa! See you next time.